to a check. So say goodbye to everything you ever knew before, and I'd understand if you went running out the door. And I'll keep you safe, and no harm will ever come to you, I swear. And I'll kill if they even dare. I'll kill, I swear.
Oh my god. I don't have notes. Where's... Oh, is it behind... You only grabbed your notebook? I see
Check
it.
your
Mike.
recording.
For
Who
Christ's
just
sake.
spun my chair?
Did when you so...
It was still spinning.
So-
I got up so angrily.
Yeah.
It just
I
kept
couldn't even
spinning.
say the word. I just kept saying so.
I just got up so angrily.
Oh boy.
Just read your damn notes. Where are they?
Are you
Jesus
done?
Christ. No.
Hi, Boo.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
No, I'm fantastic.
I see that. You are playing with your paper just a little bit there,
what?
buddy.
That was for real.
Oh,
That was for real. It hurt a little bit.
For fuck's sakes. I don't even know
you
where
know, sometimes
intro
you use
is.
a little too much force.
Thank you for... You just shit your pants and
Nope.
hurt your rib at the same time. Thank you for choosing Michigan Murders and Music. We appreciate you putting us in your earballs.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. We're gonna tramps around our little beautiful state. All the rivers, the lakes, the woods. We're gonna show you some murder. We're gonna
Yes.
top it off, leaving you with a happy ending and on a good note.
Yes.
With
Happy
some
ending.
freaking Michigan music.
What kind of Michigan music?
Freaking. Because
Oh.
we have yet to do the explicit warning content.
We need to do that, like right now. Do you have that in front of you?
No, do you?
No.
Well...
All right, stand by.
Okay, Boot's gonna swear. And
Oh, poop.
this is
Gosh darn
about murder, so that's not a good idea
Wait a
for,
minute,
for
I'm
the
gonna swear?
children. No, I'm gonna...
Oh.
I said Boots.
Oh.
I could be a
yeah.
Boots.
You are a boot.
By the way, just don't let your kids listen to this book. Never let them listen to us, firstly. Secondly, there's killing happening.
It's crazy
If
stuff.
your kid, if you find bones in your wood burner, you might want to have your kid checked out. Or your husband. It could be your husband.
Well, it could be. It could be
We
your
don't
wife.
know. It
You
could
just
be.
don't
you
know.
know, women are left out of the murder scene
Yeah, I think
way
women
too
do
much.
this way more than we know.
Listen to Crimes
They
of
just
Passion.
get away with it. Because they're so cute and they cry and
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
feels bad for them.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Who are we talking about tonight?
We're talking about Ralph Nuss.
Nuts.
Yep.
News.
Nuss. Nuss is his last name, Nuss. N-U-S-S means German. It means nuts in German.
You said nuts.
Yeah. So, what
How do
is
you
this?
know this, Mr. German?
Well, I just...
Never mind. He moved to Michigan from Pennsylvania sometime around, 1960. He was known to be a highly intelligent human being. Yeah,
Super
so
smart.
smart. He worked for the Federal Correctional Institute in Ypsilanti.
It's Ypsilanti.
It's Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pronounce
Boot,
it how you'd like.
Boot, hold up the mitten. Do it.
Okay, holding up the
Everybody
mitten.
expects it. Where's Ypsilanti on your...
It's right about here. by
That,
this,
that's
this
not
funny
the right
spot here.
spot.
Yeah.
That spot's from something else, I think.
What?
What?
From what?
Were you...
No, it's like right
That's
here.
your right hand, dude.
I know, it's my Michigan hand.
Yeah, there's
Here's
weird
the-
spots on it, though.
What? Oh, this is from jacking off too much. This one's from waving at people. This one's from too many high fives.
Oh.
And this one is actually Ypsilanti right here.
Oh, okay, I got
there.
I see it now.
I have
Excellent. Well, at this Federal Correctional Institute, he worked as a psychiatric social worker whose programs were supposed to help gay prisoners go straight.
It's perfect.
It is.
I mean, what other cause could you possibly have?
Why would you not want to make gay people go straight?
It's perfect.
What a dumb fucker.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple stories. One was that his program was worked in the prison. The other story was that he worked this program on the streets.
So he had a pseudonym. He went by Donald Russell, which is weird.
I wonder where he came up with that.
Why would you use a different name than your own?
Because he led a double life. He was going undercover to scare gay people straight, apparently. Mm-hmm. I wonder, I personally feel like he was actually gay. Not that anything's wrong with that. I don't care.
Yeah, most likely, but a lot of times...
1960, they might not have been as open to that.
Totally not open
Jesus
at
Christ,
all.
we're in 2020 and people still have a fucking problem with it.
They freak out.
Dumb, fucking ignorant people.
Ooh.
Sorry, I get irritated.
So what did he do during this time?
During this time, he was known in the local gay community as Donald Russell. He murdered at least 2 people, possibly 3, depending on what you read. AW was his first victim, and he was found in a shallow creek west of Port Huron. His body had a cement block tied to his leg and a rope knotted around his neck.
You know, that will make a person sink to the bottom of the lake.
That is horrifying. Mm-hmm. AW's mom said that he had just gone out to move his car and she heard a fast car screeching away. So apparently...
very suspicious.
Yeah, apparently Nuts grabbed AW and then did what he did to him. Upon arrest, Nuss confessed at the...
Can you please say noose? It's noose.
God damn it, it's Nuts. Noose.
It is nuts.
Is it Noose?
Yeah.
Noose. Upon arrest, Noose confessed at the Washtenaw. I can never say that word.
So upon nooses. Oh my God.
See?
So we're gonna maybe edit
Washtenaw
this.
County
Yep.
Jail.
Upon the arrest of Noose, he confessed at the Washtenaw County Jail, killing 2 young men.
We know of the first young man, AW. He was 17 years old, the young man we just told you about. The second young man, TB, he was 18 years old, and he was actually found with the exact same MO, the brick and the tying down and all the bullshit, but he was found in Ohio. Noose actually, he did admit to killing TB also.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why he would do that, but yeah. So he claimed that he killed AW on a reservation, so that his murder became a federal deal, and he was charged in the U.S. District Court. This charge was dismissed in January of 1967, and the state of Michigan did not file charges.
It's actually dismissed because they sleuthed. They did their sleuthing.
You mean like detective work?
Yeah, and they figured out that he didn't actually kill him on federal land. So that's why those charges didn't happen. In December of 1966, he was charged at the state court level in Washtenaw County.
It's Washtenaw.
Gosh,
I know.
I say things phonetically.
We have weird names in Michigan.
Phonetically, like Les Miserables.
Yeah, how do you pronounce Muskegon? Or Grand Rapids, for that matter. Detroit.
Okay, those are easy.
Okay, well,
Why?
Easy for me. Maybe not easy for you.
I really don't like you at all.
So later in January of 67, detectives discovered that he did not kill on federal property, which you just mentioned. And those charges
sure did.
Were dismissed for now. 3 days later, Noose and or his lawyers filed 2 petitions.
One was a demand for a speedy trial in the pending murder case, and two
determine whether he was a sexual psychopath.
Say that 3 times fast. Wait, you missed a word.
I missed criminal. So it was to determine whether he was a criminal sexual psychopath.
Criminal sexual psychopath.
A hearing.
Criminal sexual psychopath.
A hearing was later
Doo-dah.
conducted, and
Doo-dah.
he was indeed found to be a
Criminal sexual psychopath.
You can't even say it.
I did too, I just sang it.
Sexual psychopath.
Criminal sexual psychopath. Doo-dah. Doo-dah.
It sounds very
then he got
celebratorial.
transferred to the Ionia Hospital for the criminally insane in the membrane.
Yep, transferred to the Ionia
Bin.
Hospital for
The
the
funny
criminally
farm.
insane, which is very close to where we live. We stopped at the Walmart there.
Oh,
in
don't.
Ionia.
I don't want to. We are blocking out those
we won't
memories.
Bring that up. But yeah, we passed the prison while
So
we
he gets put into
down
this Ionia, the place for the insane in the membranes. And then there was a bunch of illegal jargon that happened, like acts. They're called acts by the government. In fact, there's one called the Criminal Sexual Psychopath Act by 1968, PA 143. Don't ask me what that is. If you guys want to know, you Google it. I asked Boot to read it.
Yeah, it's so much legal jargon it made absolutely no sense.
5 pages of bullshit.
Oh yeah, just words and words.
It makes no sense to me. Plus, I'm a little stupid, so.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, guess what, though? When I was trying to look up the legal jargon
yes.
from those acts,
What'd you find?
What did I find? I found this medical technique that happens to be named the Nuss technique.
Nuss technique.
And that I made Mr. Boot look up. Your Highness was like, dude, this is on you. So tell us about that.
I looked up this Nuss technique, and this really has nothing to do with our story at all.
But it's so great.
Oh, it's great. So a medical doctor who happens to have the same last name, Nuss, N-U-S-S,
Nuts.
developed this technique where you can take the what is called a pectus excavatum, and you can repair it.
Wait, the whole technique made me crack up.
So
it was a failed pectus excavatum repair. Tell me, okay, besides pectus, it kind of sounds like something wienery.
It kind of does. So, all jokes aside, what this
breathe.
What this Nuss
My God,
technique
where's the incense?
is where the surgeon would correct a situation where the breastplate was
Get to the
very
point.
sunken in, and he would, much like braces, he'd insert a bar between the ribs, cut an incision on both sides, and then flip this bar over, and then the spring tension would push the sternum
my boobs hurt.
outward, much like braces.
Sorry, you guys, my boobs hurt.
And that would expand the chest cavity, and you've seen these guys
Like
with
you.
Yes, I am actually one of those guys with the sternum that's sunken way in.
Can I go get your Sawzall?
No,
and just
no, you can't. You can't fix me.
I feel
I'm okay.
like it'll be fine. We'll get some iodine, and we can just and we can get a bar. We can flip it over.
I'm plenty good. Would you put that out? You're going to start the house on fire.
Ew, shush. I'm
Oh
trying
my
to fix your
God.
sunken cavity
You
while
know,
I'm burning some incense, like a beautiful witch
Can you
would.
make my thingy bigger too? I'm talking about my little finger.
Okay, well,
okay. Anyway, so that was the Nuss technique.
Pectus.
We covered that.
Excavacum reparum.
Pectus excavatum repair. It's very Latin.
Eonium.
So anyway,
Perionium.
eventually,
It's in the tainty area.
oh, would you?
No,
Stop
okay,
it.
back to the story. Go.
Eventually, in July of 1973, he was paroled from the Ionia State Hospital
2 years old.
after the superintendent stated, "There are reasonable grounds to believe that Nuss has recovered from his psychopathy.
Psychopathy.
Yeah, and is not a menace to the safety of himself or others.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you there, Mr. Superintendent.
So what happened a year and a half later?
He was charged with the murder of A.W., the first guy who he claimed he killed on federal land, which really just bought him time because he was smart enough to know.
Yeah.
But because... Oh, shit. Okay, so a year and a half later from 73, so what, 74 and a half, he was finally charged.
You're a butthole.
Is that right? Did I do the
Yes,
math right?
yes, you
okay,
did the math
well
right.
then why are you laughing at
Because
me,
we have months.
motherfucker?
Yeah, I guess
We don't do months. We aren't parents of toddlers.
Right,
like I have a
right. We just do fractions of
23-month-old
years.
child. Yeah. I don't know. The guy was finally charged with AW, and then they recharged him with the murder of TB, and the cases were presented together. But because Nuts was found as a criminal sexual psychopath.
Oh, you said that nice.
Doo-da.
Nice lead.
While his charges for TB still stood, the state was barred from trying him for the TB murder. I don't know if that made sense, but you guys can figure it out. So, in the first degree murder charges of AW, remember, it was member. I said member.
You know, that's because we're Midwesterners.
Remember. Hey there, guy. Why don't you
Uh-huh,
remember?
exactly.
Okay?
We
Tell
talk
your
funny.
auntie we said hi. Remember, it was initially tried in the federal court but dropped. All the hoopla going on around it. Nuss serving 6 years in the loony bin. I guess there was too much time between the charges or something like that. And he was not charged with that original murder of AW. It's just too much legal jargon for me to even deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually tried to find out if Nutso-Nusso... I still don't know this guy's motherfucking name.
Nuss. N-U-S-S.
Noose. I don't know if he's dead.
I think he's, by now.
I feel like he should be, but I don't know.
Oh, he could.
673.
He could still be out there.
I mean.
Oh, goodness, I hope not.
And I saw a really cool picture of when they were taking him to the funny farm.
Was he wrapped up in the...
He kind of looked like he belonged... No. Did he have the funny farm jacket on?
Yeah.
Hell no. He was pimping, bitch. He had some nice-ass shoes and a long coat. No, he didn't have a fedora on. He kind of looked like Kevin Spacey a little bit.
Oh, like a handsome... Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. So that's our guy for this week. I think he was smart enough to play the system.
So, you know what's scary is a lot of psychopathic people are actually
Joes.
Well, they're average Joes, but they're smart.
Insanely smart.
Yeah.
They're smart enough to put themselves in the proper positions.
Not necessarily violent people.
Also patient.
Oh, yeah.
Patient. They will wait and work for something for years to put themselves in a position to get and do what they want. Oh my God.
Yeah, we are not psychologists or psychiatrists. We just have observed through the years and have seen a lot of very screwed up behaviors and people in general.
I mean, I feel like our generation loves true crime because we were kind of raised on it. Our parents' generation didn't have that so much, but ours had...
Even as a human being, you observe people around you, and you see some pretty screwed up things.
So one of my favorite new podcasts that I've been listening to is Where the Bodies Are Buried, and I'm going to make you listen to it tonight. It's actually this guy who's been talking to different serial killers that don't fit the 70s serial killer mold.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. We'll check it out.
I love you guys. We love you guys.
I love you guys.
Please, do all the things on the social things. We are going to leave you with the Bootstrap Boys. The Bootstrap Boys, 90 proof country for Saturday and Sunday morning. You can find them at thebootstrapboys.com, Facebook, all the places. Permission has been given to us by the Bootstrap Boys themselves. Music was purchased on bandcamp.com.
All you fascists bound to lose by the Bootstrap Boys.
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you fascists, you may be surprised. People in this world, well, they're getting organized. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Race hatred cannot stop us, this one thing we know. Your poll tax and Jim Crow and your greed has got to go. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Marching side by side, marching through these fields where 1 million fascists died. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. I'm going into battle, I'm gonna grab my gun, gonna end this world of slavery before the battle's won. Bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose. Bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose.
Thank you for choosing Michigan Murders and Music. Please rate the show wherever you listen. Michigan Murders and Music is produced by The Boots. Episodes are researched and written by Your Highness. Edited by Your Highness. Views and opinions are the sole stupidity of us and us alone. Don't blame others, please. Listening to this podcast could quite possibly cause major problems to your earballs and definitely will mess up your kids. Permission has been given to us by the bands and we purchase our music on bandcamp.com. Support your local music scene and all local music scenes.